I like Weaver versus Oracle too. Oracle always wants to stay really far back, get off the false promises, and Weaver is one of those carries that can get into the back line, find him, actually kill him, force a false promise on himself, that kind of stuff.
Cancel the opportunity for the Koifa Brood. Will they ban out the Huskard? No, considering they just first to Oracle Huskard yesterday, I feel like I'd probably ban it.
Unless you have a 9th pick here from Liquid that you feel really confident against Huskar Oracle with for some reason. And
yeah, if you think it's just like, no way this is going to work.
I don't know what hero that would be. I mean, if they're going to do like a mid-AA or something, then okay. Yeah, sure. Leave the Huskar in. Outside of that, I'm with you. I would be banning that. He is such a rough hero to play against. Are there other Oracle combos we're missing? I mean, Spectre could be a potential ban here also.
And the big two are definitely Oracle, or sorry, DP and Huskar, right? And the DP's already banned in the very start. Not really another huge ones we worry about these days.
Bloodseeker. Are they going to pick Slark?
That is definitely the first reaction, right? But then they would have like a mid Slark setup. I guess they could do that theoretically, right? They could do like a double.
We've seen it before. It's not that bad. Although Bloodseeker is also very good against Weaver. And if this is a 1 Weaver, then it could also just be a block pick there. The Bloodseeker is kind of a cool solution, again, to the tempo of this Alliance draft. Like, they don't really have the late game, no matter what they pick here. And if they grab Spectre, I guess they could, but...
They also don't have any push right now.
Yeah.
Neither team really heavy on the objective taking for the most part. Like, Weaver is the best tower hitter in this game so far.
Yeah, by far. Well, out of time.
But you can argue Venjor a little bit.
They like this Mirana a lot. And I think we've probably underestimated a little bit of, like, I don't see how the Mirana fits in. And
Mickey killed it yesterday, dude.
Yeah. And Koikva can play it too. It's a hero that farms well, follows up with a big stun alongside Venge and Mars. And
they used it in the victory versus Alliance as well last time too.
Yeah.
Just
she carries hard.
She just does her thing, right? She just right clicks. She gets a lot of damage in, kind of guaranteed consistent damage. No reserve time here for Alliance. They want to figure this one out. They need a big game-winning anchor hero, and there he is.
Okay.
Everything in Nico Baby's hands. This is Nico Baby's best and worst hero.
Yeah.
Because that's how Faceless Void always goes.
Yeah, this is a bold pick. I like it. If they can execute with it, it's going to be fantastic, but this could fall apart for Alliance. Very much reliant on big chronos here.
I wonder if they switch up the Weaver positioning now. Because they could Mars for like one of the 1 or the 2, right? And put the Weaver on the 3 and farm up the eggs. Or even, no matter who plays the Weaver, I think they might be considering the Aghanims. Versus both Batrider and Void, that's super tempting now.
Yeah, and plus you have the potential for Phoenix to get an Ags if the game goes late enough. This Liquid lineup is pretty wily, dude. This is not going to be an easy Void game. Mirana, Weaver, both very agile and hard to catch right next to each other. You've got Venge who can save people in Chronos. You've got Phoenix who has the attack speed slows and also just with Icarus Dive is pretty mobile and sometimes hard to lock down. This is a pretty cool draft from Liquid. I really like it a lot. I can see the synergy across these heroes in team fights and just prolonging things, dragging it out. And
I mean, Void has historically been like one of those counters to the Weaver that people thought like, okay, game's over. Like it was like considered kind of unplayable to try and be Weaver versus Faceless Void.
Yeah,
because you're so reliant on your ulti, right? But they have the swap. They have the egg too to kind of stand your ground.
She can yuck those into the chrono.
Yeah, but he can just run around in circles now.
Well, yeah,
not quite as good as that used to be.
No, but it's just more things to stop the Void from completely killing the Weaver in 2 seconds. You know, it goes both ways because if you can stop the Void from insta giving him, then Weaver gets a reset, right?
It is not free, that's for sure.
Yeah, so like they have just enough stuff between those 3 heroes, and even Mars, right? He can throw spears into the chrono.
Yeah,
you're gonna have Void dancing in there, dodging everything.
In between every right click?
It's Dance Dance Revolution in the Chronosphere. Join the party.
Are you a dyer on the screen? You gotta make sure your hero dies. Is that what you opt for?
No. I just chill.
You don't even do like a dance or anything?
Not usually, no.
Disappointing.
I'm just chilling.
Fever was like screaming at me. She's like, everyone get ready to die! She really wanted to make sure that we were like a solidified team unit the first time I saw that thing, so... Make sure you guys are communicating with your allies.
All right. We're there, man. Okay, why can't I, dude, I can't move. I'm having the obs thing. I'm bugged or something.
Are you stuck in like the left-hand side or something?
No, well, I have a mouse. It's like I'm spectating myself.
Oh, you were watching replays, weren't you?
Oh, yeah, we're watching the
Yeah, disconnect and reconnect.
So you just disconnect.
I will tell you what to do. Do not leave the game, for the love of God.
And then reconnect.
It should work if you do that. You might have to... Oh, actually, you have to close your client. Sorry, you have to restart Dota.
To restart Dota?
Yeah, you have to restart Dota. But I'll let you guys know nothing's happening.
Now it's super bugged. All right, give us a sec here, folks. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
You asked for this, Twitch chat.
It's okay. It was worth it for the replay.
It was.
Currently, the mid lane is set up. It'll be Quickfoot on the Mirana in the mid lane versus Limp on the Queen of Pain. Currently in the Radiant safe lane down bottom, we have Mickey on the Weaver and Sania on the Avenge. Everyone's just jostling for position. And they'll be facing up against the Earth Spirit as the Bat Rider, and the Bat Rider as expected. So Weaver versus Bat, trying to give someone who can handle the Bat in lane. Up top, you have the Phoenix and the Mars, the dynamic duo laning together, as Nico Baby jumps to grab a bounty rune away from the Radiant, but now he's running towards the Radiant base, having already used his time walk. So
all right, we're in.
Yeah, we'll find its way back home though with the TP. So back up to the tier 1.
Man,
welcome back.
Should have offered you a job at Dota Radio, dude. We could have made it big.
How's the camera doing?
We're good. We're fixed. We're
all right.
We're Jolly Rogers. Thank you,
FNG is hiding a sentry. You see this up top?
Where is
it? Sneaky boy. You see this? And as you're like, okay, they have an observer. Wow, this is some next level stuff. A little cubby hole. Oh man, Taiga goes and plants that down.
There we go.
You know he's going to too.
So we've got Mickey and Sania. Oh, down bottom already. Pressure on the Weaver. Has the stick. It's a good start, but S4 gets 4 stacks on both heroes. And that'll be Koikva versus Limp mid. Mirana versus Quap.
You know, I tried to do that play once, the hiding of the ward, and they stole my ward. I got tipped.
Wow, Limp almost dies mid. Thought Koikva might dive that for a second.
Yeah, that's a
salve
nice start,
already.
Oh, Nick Baby's just farming behind his tower, and with the pulled wave, Boxy will get started himself here. Now, 2 observer wards on Taiga. They're multiplying. FNG will go for the pull. Taiga trying to stop with the fire spirits, but that's not going to work.
Oh.
Now, they know that he has no dive, but still can't chase after him.
It's wild how little mana Fortune's End cost. Feels like it just is a free spell. At least it is 100 mana, but...
Well, he is 400 mana, yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, I guess that's a big part of it.
Down bottom, Hutskin only has boots. Looks like he's bringing... he's going straight for the Tranquils.
It's a pretty quiet lane so far. And this mid is kind of weird. It felt like it was going well for Koikva, but I think he just landed that nice arrow, and outside of that, Limp is kind of dominating. Able to snipe the range creeps with the Sacred Arrow. But,
yeah, I'm not even sure if that's worth just tanking it, too.
11-6 compared to 7-2. Limp is having a great time. 2 points
I'm
in
surprised
dagger.
Limp didn't tank it, to be honest. I guess you can't guarantee you'll get to deny after or anything. It's not like it's like low or something. Nice arrow, though. Catches him through the creep wave again. Doesn't go for the Starstorm, though.
Yeah, Quickfoot just a little too low.
Who's dying first? Any hard bets here?
I kind of think it's going to be Koikva.
You think? You think he's going to get a little too cocky?
Yeah.
Limp's going to make Limp plays?
Also, I think Queen of Pain is just... That dagger does some hurt, dude.
I think Limp's still rank 1, isn't he, in Europe? At least he was the other day.
Actually rank 1?
Yeah, actually rank 1. Like, the guy. I think he has been for a while.
That's pretty nuts. That's a serious grind just to maintain. That's what's so impressive about it.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's not just like the skill involved, it's also the amount of hours to be able to maintain. It's very impressive.
And the guy plays some Dota, you know.
You know, casual 15,000 hours, 20,000 hours, no big deal. Very quiet laning phase. Compared to last game, this feels weird.
It does.
I'm on edge. Like, all right,
yeah, me
where's
too.
this first blood?
We have missed the first blood of every series so far, guys. So if we caught it now, it would kind of be bad. I feel like we should probably just miss it on purpose.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes, we.
Well, you know, I mean, I haven't yelled at you. I can yell at you.
We're in this together.
Yeah. I could have saved you.
Uh-huh. Nico,
I think
baby.
F&D is gonna die first. My bold prediction.
The Oracle? You think a level 3 Oracle's going down?
Yeah, I think they're gonna get too aggressive trying to go on the Phoenix or something, and then
all right, the turn
Fox is gonna make a play. Although there is a hasted Queen of Pain, so. And Koikva, okay, here it is, mid lane.
I might be in good shape.
Miss it.
I might be in good shape. I called
It's
the Koikva.
right here.
The first blood brought to you by Monster Energy. Alliance Limp draws it on Liquid's Koikva in the mid lane.
The monster.
And Taiga, meanwhile, finds 2 couriers in the top and also gets a creep pull.
Oh, S4 actually got that rune from right under Mickey. Not going to be able to get to safety, though, as he will go down. And Insania is like, hey, wait a second. You guys went to the east. I'm getting that rune. Oh, he did get it from Limp. Limp has the bottle. Oh, and he can't. Oh, Insania. Mango.
Oh.
Oh my God, that's so good. Getting the enemy mid-hero solo kill.
Yeah, that doesn't happen too often. Standing right on the high ground. Magnificently done.
Oh, that's so good when you're 5, man. His whole game is different.
And that's why you hang on to mangoes, boys and girls. Hanskin and S4 actually taking a decent amount of damage here. 3 stacks.
And they actually missed the roll.
Insania still dead. The illusion, though, Hanskin, they've got the damage, dude. Insania gets the counter kill from the grave.
I feel better already. Yeah, I bet. Oh, man. Oh, I can just feel the pain of Limp being like, yo, guys, didn't you guys know she was there? What the hell happened?
At least they killed the Mirana before that. So even with that death, Queen of Pain well into level 6. Mirana just now turns level 6 and a pretty big net worth disparity. So Limp shouldn't be too upset.
I can be a little upset.
Just a little. Nico Baby just doing okay in this top lane. Sort of similar to the Mirana down bottom. Both position 1s having a less than ideal start in this laning phase. And of course that means the off laners are doing very well. Weaver now level 6, so that makes his life a lot easier.
I mean, compare that to the Void. Maybe not even level 5 yet.
Yeah, I guess I was just comparing the Mirana and the Void for some reason. I guess the Weaver is off to a great start. It's this disparity in the mid that I'm concerned about. It's like Quap winning the lane, then also with rune control, she can start being very disruptive while this Mirana tries to recover.
And Nico Baby's just getting punched back right now. And he is stuck under the tower. Taiga, it's a very different kind of 4. It's a very like laning focused position 4 hero, right? Not really roaming around, getting stuff done. It's just the anti-carry sort of hero of this Phoenix. And Taiga just a total nuisance as he's going to fly all the way down here. Might even take the outpost just to be a real annoyance, but he's going all the way back.
This is a long fly.
Oh, wow, look at that. So he dove in, cut the trees with a dive, and planted that ward.
It's pretty
That
efficient.
looks like a practiced one.
Up
Possum
top,
is
Boxy low, but gets off the arena. Big damage on the Nico Baby. Boxy will be the first to fall. The Void is not yet level 6. Limp made the rotation and does survive. Laser, not going to be enough. FNG with the stun, maybe left behind here. Could be another kill up for Liquid.
Yeah, Koikva has the arrow, so if he tried like TP or something there, he would have just been dead. But that was the cost of Taiga getting that deep ward down, was the Queen of Pain just made that full rotation through the river and there was no assistance there. Although level 1 Sunray might not have been enough to help, even though it was getting kind of close.
Limp now level 8. Also curious on the item build this game for the Quap. Orchid Rush, potentially. 4 heroes up
It's a
top.
really nice Orchid game versus Weaver, Phoenix, and Mirana. Like, none of them really want to buy an early Dispel, right?
Yep.
And Mickey, speaking of early items, he went for the treads on the Weaver. You know, sometimes getting ignored. Felt like he could really use it this game. Quick, we're going to go for the YOLO mid. Limp ready for it?
He does have an arcane rune, so I'm going to go with a yes. Dodges the arrow. Throws a dagger. Back to farming
Approaching
we go.
10 minutes here. Do they want to go back top and try and contest the outpost? How many runes are they going to go for? Limp, very good game to have these raindrops. You look at like who he's going to be diving in on.
Yeah.
Danny wants to start things off by heading towards that outpost. Going to take it early for them. And they've lost the bottom one, so now Mickey has to get down here to try and recontest there. Hanskin's going to lurk nearby in the tree line.
Battle of the outposts.
Now Hanskin has to try and sneak in here after to take this back.
So checking out the fight up top above Roche. Stun onto Limp. S4 taking a pretty big amount of damage. Follow-up stun, but Nico Baby's here. Beautiful chrono on 2. Boxing with the walls, though, trying to help break it up. They lose Taiga, but Limp also goes down. Bat Rider, lasso onto Koikpa, secures that kill. Big-time exchanges, though. A 2 for 2, and now S4 being chased down. It'll be Liquid that take this fight.
They'll have swap, but I don't think they're going to have the follow-up, yeah. So what happened was Hanskin stayed down bottom. He did roll out of those trees and come in and take the outpost in time. So at least Alliance was able to get the XP, but the reason why he could get it is that Mickey made the rotation top. He TP'd to that taken outpost and helped secure a bunch of those kills. He got a double for himself, I believe, which puts him about 500 gold now, like 600 ahead of the Queen of Pain.
Yep. And it works out well for Boxy. So looked like a nice chrono from the Void. It was a pretty solid setup, but didn't punish Liquid as much as I thought it might be able to. And it is still Liquid holding on to a 1K net worth lead, now up to 2K, as we see a rotation bottom from Alliance.
Yeah, that is a 4-man heroes, and Insania just first one to fall. Oh,
Okay.
ooh. They have protection.
Live half a
actually-
second longer than planned.
Yeah, they had dust anyway on Hanskin. Could go for the arrow onto the catapult.
Arrow going for Hanskin, not going to connect.
Oh, similar trade up top here. This catapult going to be putting out the damage as the Earth Spirit will come first.
Good use of the siege creep.
Looks like Limp's going to opt for that blade mail first, by the way, in terms of first item. Another good choice.
All right.
Very combative.
Yep. Great value stats, easy build up, some good survivability. Mickey coming in, battle over the rune, and he grabs it. It's an arcane rune. Limp's certainly not happy with that.
Gets a deny too. Kind of a pretty early death of this game, how far ahead he is.
So Taiga down bottom, now level 6.
They have 20 seconds till chrono. They could try and force this tower down. The Bat Rider too. It was Insania on the run again.
Is he going to find a courier? Oh, I thought he was going to get the Quap's courier, but he'll just TP home instead. Plays it safe. Makes the smart
top,
play.
in fact.
Yes.
Hanskin.
There's the arena. And it should be an easy pick on the Earth Spirit. Free speed.
Yeah, no winning situation there, eh?
There
It's
you
like, do I
go.
silence the Avenge or the Mars? Either way, I'm getting stunned.
All right. Now a 3K net worth advantage for Liquid.
Perhaps pressure on Nico Baby down here with this chrono now. Pinging the tower.
Mask of
FNG
Madness
is.
going to be first item for Nico.
And Boxy skipping over that Soul Ring in the build that we've seen him do a lot lately where he gets this Yules. To set up for his own spear. Doesn't have to use the arena with the tree line nearby.
That's pretty nice. If you have to get the Soul Ring anyway, just go for the bigger investment. It gives you a lot more options.
Buy more clarities. That's the key.
That's pretty cool, though.
It's a long wraparound here. He's got this queen. There's the Yules.
Oh, Nico Baby, though. He gets stunned with a short arrow. Misses the spear. Now going to be caught inside the chrono. They'll focus on the Mars. Phoenix Egg comes down. They don't get the Mars kill.
I think that arrow was supposed to be going for the Yule setup. Or something.
I think so. It
I'm not sure. It was on line for it.
Oh, now swap on S4. Some initiation from Liquid. They're going to go back in and start this fight. False Promise will keep him alive. Follow-up, though. He could still pop. Deploys the lasso. Broken by Insania. And now they're going to try to go on to FNG. Insania gets killed first, but they get FNG in exchange. The False Promise was effective. Keeps him alive, but now they're going on to Handskin. They'll try to roll out. Not going to happen, but now Limp and Nico Baby. Another messy fight. A lot of these little 2-on-1s as both sides constantly reinitiate. It ends up a 2-for-2 trade and will favor Alliance. 2 supports for a support and a core. However, now they lose the Bat Rider and once again tips the scales in favor of Liquid.
I want to see some Robin Hood shit where they like throw the arrow and he spears them into the arrow.
Wow.
Now that's what we need.
That is some, quote, Robin Hood shit.
Your move, Liquid. You can do this. Bottom boundary taken by Boxy, and it looks like Insania got that top one there, too. So it'll be a 3-for-1 in favor of Liquid.
And now the Desolator is up on Weaver. So this is their first big power spike in terms of damage output. I like that a lot.
I fear for FNG. I feel like he's going to be self-false promising a lot.
Yeah, I would agree. 4 armor on the Oracle, so...
Man, I can't believe Insania only has 3 deaths. He's been everywhere this game. He's just running around with this Tranquils and Windlace. Lots of good aggressive vision down for his team.
$11 to 8. Liquid still furthering their lead. Now the gap in the support's growing a bit more rapidly than the cores. Queen of Pain has the Blade Mail. Now wants Shivas. So itemizing very much for survivability and utility. I like this from Limp.
Pretty good. Gonna help out his team versus that Deso. I guess he just knows he won't beat out the BKB timings, right?
Yeah.
Not worth trying to go for the Orchid.
Goes down in exchange for the tier 1 bottom. Both uncontested.
Now, last time we saw this attempt to rush the MKB, they ended up going back for the Chrysalis instead, right?
Yes.
But this time he's already committed. He's got the Javelin down.
Boxy gets off the arena, taking heavy damage, but heals from the Sunray. Not too shabby. S4 gets popped, but they lose Boxy and Taiga. Great ultimate from Limp. Now Insania on the run, stunned up. That'll be a 3-for-1 Alliance with a very convincing fight.
That's getting that without the Chrono, too. So now they have the possibility of, like, thinking of Roche. It's a little too early, so probably not going to be that. But even just, like, defending against a potential fight now from Liquid, right? It's not like they burned those big cooldowns and you can just start running at them.
Yeah.
Imp Claw for the Miranda. That seems really good what the build Quick was going for.
For sure. That was basically fight without Mickey. He's going BKB next, but without Weaver, they don't have much chance at those counter kills. Still Liquid working the map a little bit more efficiently. Grove Bow picked up, and now the Vampire Fangs. Nikkei showing off the Bug Zapper. Veil of Discord coming out on Earth Spirit.
Yeah, it's either that or like the BKB it feels like these days.
Spear?
Danny getting in there to help guarantee this arrow will follow up there.
Yeah.
Easy damage with the illusion rune.
No
too.
hope for Hanskin.
No.
That was brutal.
Again, though, another good armor item to help out, right?
All of a sudden, though, Mirana not far away from MKB, just about at that Demon Edge. So
got all excited thinking that Veil still had armor in it, and then I got disappointed again. That's what I always think about with Dota. Man, so many changes.
Yeah, I mean that used to be the
so
hallmark
weird to
of that
think
item.
that Veil does not give armor anymore.
Yeah.
But alas, such is the life of Dota. for anyone wondering, what is the current thing of Veil now? It's 9 attributes, and it's 1.5 mana regen to allies. It has the Bassi aura. There you go.
Yeah, much different. It still has a pretty easy build-up, but...
It's Insania's bait. Do you see this? Insania was dropping the People's Gift. Trying to get Lip to blink. And dropping it down in front of him.
Hands it over to Mickey. Both sides just focused on farm right now.
Now the smoke up from Insania. He just smokes and starts running without his team. Guys?
Okay,
all right, that was
quite
a little discombobulated.
Now Moonlight Shadow. Of course, they saw it, and Alliance will start to back out, but Quap comes in. They've got detection up on the high ground. Quap going to be in big trouble. Limp, that was a questionable play. Now S4 gets swapped into the arena. It does expire, but he still goes down. Phoenix Egg. Insania gets picked off. It's a 1 for 2. Buyback on the Queen of Pain. Limp is here. Can they find some counter kills?
They got to get out. Just ditch. You know they have Chrono. You know they bought back on Queen. The last thing you want to do is fight right now.
They'll make the Great Escape, and that's more economic damage. Limp, of course, the one hurt most by that.
That was a tilt buyback, it felt like.
That's a minus 500 there.
Oh, can you imagine if he died right here?
That would be
too many allies nearby with that false promise there, too.
It was a bold blink. Radiant had detection up on the plateau. I think there was just another dire sentry on the low ground there.
And that just spiked the lead up over the past 5 minutes, huh? Like 2,500 now, 6K. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the XP as well. Pop of like 7,500. That was more like, 3,500 to 6K. But the XP really hopping up with those kills. Now Insania's scouting out the Roche pit here as the BKB's picked up from Mickey.
Yeah, Weaver's starting to get pretty big. He's pulling well ahead of the Void now, and it's unfortunate for the
They
Void.
know that they could be roaching right now. They need to drop this Chrono.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree they need to get it on Mickey, but it feels like they've been a little bit passive.
It's like Nico Baby is buying these great value items. He's got the S&Y now to go with the Mask of Madness, get some stats going, but the Weaver is
Smoke up as well from Liquid.
Pretty effective farm rates. S4 jumps in, but the Yules. Boxy stops it. He gets silenced. The Chrono, it gets wasted.
Oh,
Mickey.
that was sick.
2 down on Alliance. Oh, and they drop the tips.
They only chronoed Earth Spirit.
Wow. So that was just Mickey faking him out with time lapse, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Like Mickey ran down.
I wasn't looking when it got cast. I was still kind of.
It happened very fast, but I'm pretty sure Mickey just ran down, said, "Oh, hey guys, time lapsed," and Nico Baby threw the Chrono just a little too slow.
Did you see how fast they caught S4 out of that blink on the bat?
Yes.
He was smoked.
That was like
crazy.
Yeah, that felt like
that
a
was
free
like inhuman.
Yeah,
I would be checking the replay to report that guy in my pub.
That was incredible.
S4's gonna get the last of the time though.
S4 sets it up. Nico Baby comes in for the kill on Koikba.
I'll BRB.
Okay. Blink Dagger on S4 now with the Boots of Travel. Very nice. Well, step in the right direction for Nico Baby. Curious what the Weaver is looking at next, and he just wants a Scotty. Very good against the Oracle. TPs come in. This Weaver could be in trouble. Silence, stunned, locked down. Mickey gets dusted now. Post-time lapse. BKB used. Not going to go for the TP. Remember, still has the Aegis. It's dusted again. But now Liquid have reinforcements, and this might be great bait from Mickey. Out comes the arena. Hansgang going to be the only one trapped inside, but they want more. It's going to be S4 that's the target. Sidesteps the spear. But he'll get chased down. They might not find this. No, he'll TP out. Meanwhile, on the other side, Insania pretty much all by himself. Koikba is nearby, but it is going to cost Insania his life. Liquid get a bit too split up. And this long, awkward chase ends up being pretty much a wash. Support for support. It's the big hallmark there. Weaver survives. That was how it all started.
And keeps the Aegis.
And he keeps the Aegis, yeah. Still plenty of time.
All right, well, I mean, it's not like this game is completely super one-sided right now. I mean, Dota Plus is like 87%. I don't think it feels that crazy. Just again because we have the counter of the Void versus the Weaver. We haven't gotten that big moment yet, right? It can still happen.
I mean, I like the Scotty choice on the Weaver. It'd be great.
Yeah, just trying to tank up just in case.
Yep. And Quap has actually made a change. So she picked up the plate mail and now wants a BKB. So feeling.
You ever feel like sometimes people are like, well, I guess they are just all physical damage. It kind of makes sense that they have to go for it. Sometimes feel like over itemized. It feels like and like overthink things, right? Like getting these casual plate mails instead of just like getting the item that you wanted, you know?
Yeah.
But I think in this game it's pretty good.
There's a lot of right click. And against the Deso, it's certainly a worthy thought. Looking like we could see a fight here. Both teams grouped up on the respective high ground. Mickey charging in. Sentries are down. Finds Limp. Gets silence. Remember, still has the Aegis and a BKB.
Mickey's gonna early ult.
Still over a minute on the Aegis. Some damage onto the Earth Spirit. All of the ultimates available for the Dire, so they could try to turn. FNG saves him. Ooh, that was close. Now Lasso comes
Phoenix
out. Great pick on Taiga. S4 finds it.
They know they don't want to chrono until the Aegis is burnt, though, so they're still to play that fight really aggressively. Important pick to get, though, is now they're going to go in for those bounty runes as well. And Zany going to get the swap. Checks out the Wave of Terror to see if there's anyone else coming, and there's the backup.
Yep, they got a lot of stun lock onto this Bat Rider, but
Nico Baby's coming in.
The save from FNG. Limp now destroying Insania. Boxy, Mickey, all grouped up. Nico Baby with the chrono, holding it for now. They back out without using chrono. The buyback from the Phoenix, I guess, is just enough. I'm a little surprised.
Or they can't get the Yules in time. Oh, they got him with the spear.
Ooh.
Javelin down out of the sky.
So is it really worth it to save chrono there? It's like worst case, you use it, you try to get some kills. You can't.
Worst case, you use it, you don't kill Mars because there's a Phoenix with Sunray and Egg. And you maybe get the Weaver Egg or Aegis with like 40 seconds left. It's like,
not really.
And then
worth.
you probably die. I agree in not using it. I don't think it was a good time because it's just too risky. Like Venge also could have bought back, right?
Yeah.
And you're right next to that tower.
BKB on Quap now. This could give Alliance an opportunity, maybe to try to take another fight relatively soon. Bat Rider's already got his ult back.
They are whittling away at that lead, though. And it's not a humongous lead at 26 minutes. And with them not closing out bigger objectives with that Aegis, the time has extended now for Alliance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Quickva's BKB is going to be pretty scary, though. That's for sure.
Weaver really not that far ahead anymore.
Hanskin's going to have a hard time in these fights because he has to contend with dispels on everyone but Insania, right? Yeah.
Does have that veil now. FNG gets his first item. That's the Aether Lens. Pretty big on the Oracle. Gives you a lot more flexibility with that false promise.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Alliance positioning aggressively. Liquid get this sentry down just out of range of that observer.
Yeah, FNG's sitting here to potentially pop smokes and also... All right, there they go. They got the last of the swaps there, though.
Jump right in. Insania with a great counterplay. It could cost him his life. They don't want to commit for it. Lotus Orb will deter them. The perfect counter to that Bat Rider lasso. That's it. Alliance just back it on up.
That swap is so annoying.
It really is.
Oh, double telescopes found out here.
And it is a level 2 swap now. Insania has found level 12. So, even harder. Is that 2 telescopes? One for each?
Yeah, they should try and get that on the Oracle ASAP, I think. Still holding the shovel. I don't know if FNG noticed that it got sent home. Needs to get that sent out. Telescope is very, very good.
They didn't send it back. They handed it over.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I was wondering why I couldn't find it. I guess they were just holding it.
Yep. They just backpacked it. Moonlight Shadow now. Liquid rotating down, looking to initiate. They might find Nico Baby. They're going to do a long wraparound. They drop the scan.
Oh, they're way in the back. They were not ready for this.
Oh, they're going to catch the Oracle, too. It's a great opener. And now Alliance going to be in some trouble. They're going to focus on the S4, the laser, scouting things out, doing some extra burn damage. Meanwhile, behind the tower, Koikva.
Ooh, that was nice.
Still lingering. They'll find Hanskin. And that's 3 dead on Alliance.
He got the roll off. The stun was falling him, and they swapped him back into his team, so the missile turned around and hit him there. That angle, though, you could see they were like, all right, we're going to sit way back here. And then that way, when they're trying to approach from here or here, we're going to be able to help protect our void, and they just get stabbed. Nice use of the observer sentry placement, too. In a nighttime fight like that, like, look at that vision, man. You can just see everything.
Yep. Absolutely. But unfortunately for Alliance, all that work they did to grind back against this lead has now been pretty much undone. And Liquid is right back to where they were, say,
it's still not that bad, though. Like,
no, it's closable.
When you look at the actual net worth of the heroes, it's definitely the Weaver with a large chunk, and then your other two heroes are close behind. And even though the Batrider is lower in net worth of the Mars, it's, you know, you can still get that same impact on the hero if the Venged isn't there for the save. But it's going to be a pretty quick Roche spawn here.
Oh, Mickey. He does get dusted, but still has BKB and ultimate. Rooted, chronoed.
Nice. That's what they needed.
It's a good pick. And will they get any more? Doesn't seem like it. Hanskin rolls again. Bumps
now,
into
this
Taiga.
early Roche spawn could favor them, right? If they are able to scale it out and go for it.
They'll stay aggressive here. Liquid. They bump into S4. Hanskin. BKB comes down from Boxy. There's 2 locked into it. He rolls out, but S4 gets a false promise. They'll be saved. Limp. BKB on. Lasso broken again. Does cost Insania his life. But a Fortune's End actually gets reflected back. They get the kill.
I can't believe that worked out okay for them, considering they jumped into BKBs being active with no chrono.
Yeah.
And egg and everything up and available. Fortunately for Liquid, they were not able to pressure into the Roche pit, so that will be available for them with the Aegis and the Cheese, and they get that back on that Weaver. That's going to create that exact same threat again of not being able to use the Chronosphere to just take them down.
They are going to try to mount a defense here against this tier 2. Heroes moving out from Liquid. They've got a Nova. Okay, not going to get there in time. Koikva going dataless now. Hanging on to the quiver.
Yeah, closing in on old S4 up here.
Cool.
Gonna blink back. They're pinging. He's like, yo, just arrow here. Oh, he's actually gonna... Hello.
They're going to find him. S4 is real fast, though. He does have the BOTs. All right.
That was a ambitious arrow, as it were.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Void. That Yules is coming
Scan
handy.
will find this, so they know they're roshing. They got the Yules. They got the BKB. They gotta hurry, though. Do they have a smoke? Yes, they do.
I don't know. This is falling fast. Really fast. They're going to jump out.
Interrupting.
Amazing ult. That makes the space. Now Aegis in the hands of Mickey. Another big item for Alliance. The Assault Cuirass on Quap. Oh, there's the lasso. They find Boxy. Swap again from Insania. He is so on point with this. Nico Baby, no chrono for 5. BKB from Nikkei forces that false promise. Low ground, Nico Baby taking big damage now. They lose S4. And FNG looking like he's going to pop. Nope, he heals up, but still can't TP out in time. Chrono on 4. This is big. Limp has the ulti, lines it up, and knocks him down. They get the kill on Taiga and Insania to follow, but Mickey's still alive. He does get bashed. That's the Aegis.
They just got to get out now, and this was kind of worth. Oh, no, the Queen of Pains just got killed too, though.
Hanskin and Nico Baby on the run. Not going to be able to chase him down. Nico is level 20, so has that long time walk now.
If they were able to keep Limp up, that might have actually been worth it, but he just got a big 4x kill streak as well. 635 gold for Koikva, courtesy of Limp. That was a bold call to jump in after. I think S4 saw Boxy blink like 3 feet because I think he tried to predict the Batrider blink too early. So S4 decided he had to go in. Nice Yules though.
Dodges the spear. Liquid still look okay in this fight. Down comes the arena. Koikville will find that kill on S4. Earth Spirit barely makes it out as he rolls away, but no, he still falls. Hanskin gets credit for that kill. Or Koikville, rather, I'm sorry.
We're just trying everything. His BKB starting to come back here. He's another time walk.
Oh, he's going to survive. Now he's going to jump back out, but he needs to be really careful. He's taking a lot of damage.
He's
Swap
dying.
from Insania. He going to pop. See you later, buddy. Meanwhile, on the other side, Boxy's still going at it. Buyback now from Hanskin. That'll be the only one that they have. Mid lane of Barracks have fallen. And Liquid getting very close to closing this out. Still a tier 3 in the bottom lane, but this should be 2 full lanes of Barracks. No Void for a minute. That was brutal. Dude, Insania has played so well on this Vengeful Spirit.
Yes. Yeah.
I think he has counted the last 5 lassos in a row.
Yeah, he's invalidated the Batrider. The hero has not been able to play the way he wants it. It's very reminiscent of when he played versus the Enigma versus NIP. He canceled every single black hole.
Like in that last series, when we saw the Batrider versus LC match, we saw the Batrider only lasso the LC. And this is exactly why. You kind of feel like if you're Alliance, if you're not lassoing that Venge, you might as well just not use it. And it is making S4's life hell right now.
It's crazy how good he's been without Aether, too. Like, yeah, he has the telescope, but still.
I mean, he hasn't had this telescope all game.
Yeah.
There have been a lot of swaps even before that.
Well, Nico Baby's got a plan here, it looks like.
Divine Rapier. Still has some farming to go. It's going to be a little while.
About a rapier's worth.
Venge is level 15. Not terribly far away from that level 3 ultimate. And Liquid just smoke up there. Ready to bring the pain. Smoke into Moonlight. Boxy jumps in, looking for more than just Hanskin. There's the lasso. Not broken quite yet, and there it is. Insania gets it. Nico Baby jumps in, has the chrono, deploys onto Mickey. Can't quite find a target, just has to walk out. That was a disappointing chrono. Buyback on the Batrider. Nico Baby falls, and all they've killed is Insania. Another great swap.
God, they're so fast on the tips. He chronoed and he just ran into the wall twice before realizing he had a BKB. That was rough. Nico Baby's not having a fun game, I don't think.
No. And even without the wall, it's like he's trying to kill Mickey. There's still a Phoenix egg counting down. His team's getting juiced in the back. This is falling apart quickly for Alliance. Limp has to blink back to safety. S4 flying around in the trees is going to get scouted out, but I think he's fast enough to live. Damn. 550.
Hanskin's using the Observer Ward here. He's going to kill a courier.
I mean, that's cute.
Insania is onto him here.
Wow, look at that courier micro.
Yeah, good silence. Oh, they actually cancel his TP, and now they're going to keep going.
I think Liquid are ready to close this one out.
I would say so.
We are moving up to high ground. Tier 3 now under siege. No glyph for the Dire. They're going to stun up Limp, and he actually does live, but again, lasso broken by Insania.
I don't know if he's going to live now, though.
It's a lot of damage. Yule's Scepter. Pop. Buyback from the Quap. Turning into a slaughter. Well, it's a big jump, but Liquid have just been edging their way this entire game. Farming the map a little more effectively, getting favorable trades.
Yeah, their draft put a big burden on the Faceless Void at the end of the game, and we knew there were going to be counters, too, to the Void and the Bat with the Venge. They picked that into Venge, remember?
Look at that, dude. Swap right into Spear. That was a little bit of Robin Hood.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That was like Robin Hood inspired. GG called. All right, that'll do it. Liquid take game 1. Convincing fashion, 38 minutes.
Ana hero. Pretty entertaining to watch.
Really a great draft, though. We mentioned it in the drafting phase, but just so much mobility. It's such stressful team fights for Liquid. It just feels like you could, or sorry, Alliance feels like you could never really find the perfect chrono. You know, you could never find the lasso into follow-up. The only opportunities S4 had to lasso felt choreographed by Liquid when Insania was ready and waiting for it.
I appreciate that Liquid are willing to go back to heroes that other teams seem to have abandoned. Going for the Phoenix and the Mars, going for the Weaver. Like, that was a hero that was in every game for a while and then just got ignored. And in games after that, you know, it was very good here, of course, because of the Bat Rider, and maybe we've just been seeing more Bat bans and everything, but they have a pretty big hero pool at this point on a lot of their players. Like, Boxy's probably the guy who plays the least heroes, and even he has got some pretty good ones up his sleeve.
Absolutely, man.
Alliance, though, I mean, for us, the struggle seems to have been activating Nico, baby, in the first series versus Empire, and it felt like it in this game too. Is that they're struggling to really get him that impact in these team fights.
Yeah, I mean, I see why he bought the SNY, but it was just tough all around. Hard for him to find space to farm. Looking at the damage done, you have 3 heroes. Like, S4 did 10k, Void did 12k, and then you've got Earthspear did 10k, and Oracle did 9. It's like your supports did a fair amount of the damage. You need an offlaner or a 1 that can kind of match where Limp is at. He did 33k. I think overall Limp played pretty well in that Queen of Pain, but it was a tough one.
Yeah, again, a hard Void and back game, though. Maybe chalking this one up more so to draft, I think. Making it very difficult, at least with how well they executed those counter picks on the side of Team Liquid. But alas, ladies and gentlemen, after 38 minutes and 38 seconds, it's only game 1. So we will be back for a little bit more action.
All right, time to energize, time to monster it up, folks. We're going to have a break, and then Trent and Zyori coming back for game number 2. Could be the final game of the day, Liquid Alliance. Let's update some scoreboards. Let's hit them with some Stolly.